Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph, this is Pathfinder Kingmaker. We're about ready to do an event. Hey, what a big surprise, huh? A lot of the episodes have been all about events. We now have to do 3 secondary region events. I would like to see if I can get this restoration of the Road of Shields project done. And to do that I need to check out the Silver Shield Fortress, and then there was another one, the Bronze Shield Fortress as well. This is going to cost us 200 build points. It's going to advance time for 7 days. And if we don't have a bunch of new events popping up, then we're going to head over to Bokken, because in order to get my magical potion or book or whatever he's going to prepare for me, I don't know, something is up, so I need to head back to Oleg's trading post and check out what's happening with Bokken. So we're going to do that in this episode, but first let's advance time for 7 days. Okay, so that completed the requirement for the 3 secondary regions. Now it says 3 more regions. Okay, we can do that. At the moment we don't have a lot going on, so Harem is not available for the Temple of the Elk. Royal Hunting Grounds, not quite sure what this is gonna do. We could do that one, but it doesn't provide any bonus, so yeah, I don't know. Let's see, Jubilust is not available for this one, and then this is the Bronze Shield Fortress, so we could send Ikondayo out again for that. That is a possibility. Let's see, we have 2 more events. Let's see what's happening here. An invitation to a celebrated folk festival was delivered to the castle, so we could send Valerie to deal with that. And then we have some troubled lands, and that is not going to happen. Let's see, Tristian and Rigongar, are they gonna be back in one day? No, they're just gonna be short. Yeah, that's a pity. Let's see if we can somehow do this, but I doubt it since we're on the 29th of the month. So let's see, Tristian bought the excess grain from the peasants, ordered huge granaries to be built where it would be stored in case of future famine. The remainder will be sown to expand the farmlands. Loyalty +5 and economy +2. Very good. Military unrest. The general stood by the commanders. The soldiers saw that no changes were coming, resigned themselves to the tough drills, and the discontentment faded. Military +3. And yeah, okay, so that's good. We still have the ability to do this. Troubled lands, so the breeding ground for bandits, brawlers, and cutthroats. So Rigongar is the perfect fit for that, I would say. Let's start that event, then we'll send Ikondayo to the Bronze Shield Fortress for 7 more days. And I'm guessing we're gonna get a bunch of new events since we're passing on to a new month. And we are indeed getting new events. So let's see, Jubilust not only left the loophole open, but deliberately lowered other taxes, which made sales volumes across the kingdom soar. This fully covered the losses to the treasury. Economy +3. That is very good. I'm focusing a lot on these regions now, but I really shouldn't neglect ranking up. So probably going to be the next on the agenda, I guess. Let's see, the restoration of the Road of Shields. Here we go. A bold and daring creation of the region's dwarven settlers, the Road of Shields, still idle for centuries, waiting for someone to revive its glory. Provides plus 20 economy, plus 10 stability and relations. It costs 1,000 though. Wow. Increases the income by 5 BP per week. Situations resolved by the warden or treasurer in all Gnarl Marches regions have a plus 3 bonus. Okay, so the positive thing is that we can send Ekundayo to deal with this, because I really would like to keep Jubilost around for like shorter events, and Ekundayo doesn't come up that often, I hope. We have some more devastating raids, and we have time for that, no worries. Valerie and or Regangar will be back on time. It's only the 7th of the month. So let's do this thing. Let's send out Ekundayo. Let's pay the 1,000 build points. That's the proper sound to make when you do that. Oh boy. Yeah, let's go for it. Bang. It's done. It's paid. This is something that I want. My own coins. That takes 45 days as well. So 500 BP. We're blowing 2 build points here. But yes, I do want a coin with my beautiful beard on it. It would be cool if we could get some hairs of my beard and then mint them into the coins. And those would be like limited edition coins, like double the value or something like that. I don't know. I'd collect them. I'm a collector, so, you know, I'd collect them. All of them, all the hairs. They're all mine. They're all mine anyway, so just mint them and collect the mints back into my collection. Yeah, because it makes sense, right? It totally makes sense. Anyway, 45 days without Jubilost, that's gonna hurt, but we're gonna do it anyway. There we go. I could rank up someone. Let's see, we don't have the regent available. We do have the counselor. We don't have the general. We don't have the magister. We do have the grand diplomat. We don't have the warden. And we do have the curator. And the minister. Oh, okay. Well, that's an easy choice. We're gonna rank up Jaital, because I really want to have more decisions on espionage. I love it. So we're gonna rank that up to 3, I guess, and get that going. Then I'll do the one event where I need to send our general, and then we're gonna head over to Bokken. Espionage has reached rank 3. Yeah, we're gonna do that one event, and then you come back and there's 8, 9, 10 waiting for you. Great. Valerie arrived at the festival driving a cart full of wine and treats. She offered the first cup to a respected local witch doctor, who in turn predicted 100 years of peace and prosperity to the kingdom. Interesting. Community +5, loyalty +3, divine +2. Let me take this opportunity. So this character, Valerie, I think in one of the first episodes I spoke about Valerie in real life being a really good friend of mine, one of my best friends. And actually today, the day that I'm recording this, is her birthday. So happy birthday, Valerie. There we go. Quick little shout out to my friend. Rigongar's patrols pushed the bandits into the depths of the woods. The battlefield experience was good for the soldiers, and the peasants from other nearby lands started moving into the area. Military +6, community +2. Very good. We have military and economy still leading the pack. I do want to rank up military as well. We now have economy at 8. Yeah, I want military up there as well. And then we can slowly start ranking up the rest as well. Relations would be good to rank up a little bit more too. But espionage has to go up as well. So I'm guessing military and espionage would be the ones that I would focus on at the moment. What's next? The paupers found new homes in temple shelters, headed by the wise and merciful, those strict priests. They have seen a lot in their lives and were easily able to find common ground with their new wards. The crime rate has significantly reduced and many paupers have begun new lives as servants of the gods. Community +1, loyalty +1, divine +7, and stability +4. Very good. This case proves beyond any reasonable doubt that words possess true power. Even a person with no magical ability at all can place a curse upon someone, even without knowing what they're doing. This research has increased our understanding of arcane and divine magic. We have acquired a deeper understanding of the nature of curses. Divine and arcane +2. Let's see. We have the devastating raids, so we're gonna send. Well, let's first check the problems before we do that. The joys of life. Strange hedonistic teachings are spreading among the citizens. Adherents refuse to work and consider it normal to steal, cheat, and live at the expense of others. Production in the region is in decline. Okay, we can send a whole bunch of people there. The howling wolves. Wolves are breeding at a surprising rate. The local forests are full of the ravenous beasts and there are not enough quarry to feed them all. The starving wolves howl at night to gather into packs and attack the villages. We could send Valerie to deal with that. And then the artisan's loss. The same talented artisan that had taken up residence in the kingdom distinguished themselves again with another masterpiece. Alas, some scoundrels robbed the workshop and stole the precious work. And that is also Valerie. Okay, but that is an opportunity. So Nok-Nok is confused. All right. And Jaital wants me to make some other decision. Good. So we're gonna send Rigongar to deal with the devastating raids. I could see, 61%, 90% if the storyteller does it, and 100% if Harem does it. Let's just take the 100%er. That's fine. We will get some more divine or we could go for culture. Let's grab culture. Yeah, let's grab some culture. We're not barbarians after all. Have to be careful not to antagonize Emiri now. Howling wolves. Valerie is gonna take care of that on her birthday. What an amazing warrior. There we go. And then the artisan's loss is too bad. So let's head into the throne room and then we're gonna head out to the trading post. We've learned the name of the one who was plotting against you. It's an ordinary man from Gralton. However, he's a major spy for Litren, the Grey Gardener's capital of Galt. I don't know what attracted him to us, but now we have him on the hook. We intercepted one of his letters. It contains a list of all Gralton spies in Litren. Oh, these greedy, crafty sorts, entirely oblivious to the fragile barrier that separates them from the scaffold. from the scaffold? Scaffold. I'm guessing and separates them from their debt. Debt. My goodwill. Gralton would be happy to learn of this treachery among their ranks, but what good would that do us? Would we gain their friendship and goodwill? At least the Daggermark rumor market would pay in gold. It's Gralton's own fault they weren't watching their servants, but I suggest we allow the letter to proceed to its address in Litron. If the Grey Gardeners show themselves to be ungrateful, we'll be able to eliminate them easily. So that means that we're going to give the list to Galt, basically. Deliver the list of agents to Galt. I'm gonna let Jaital do her spy stuff. I'll be sure the Grey Gardeners know that their operation hung on our discretion. Let them be grateful to us for not punishing them harshly for their carelessness. The lives of the ungrateful are very short and full of suffering. Relations +2 and espionage +2. Okay, now let's see what Nok-Nok is confused about. But his horns, probably. The horns on his helmet. I keep running into things. Keep poking people in the butt with these horns and then I get smacked in the jaw. What's going on? Nok-Nok seems confused. You notice what seems to be a leather rag in his hands. It smells faintly of sulfur. I take it this is yours. Nok-Nok remains frozen as he stares at the cap in hands. He seems surprised and uneasy. Was once mine, war in the village. King once ripped it off my head, beat me across skull and face with it, then used as wipe rag and hit me again. Thought was lost long ago. What's it doing here? It's a challenge for ruler of tribe. The king has come back for me, but cap looks strange, smells strange. Why now? Where it come from? Goblin come here, drop it off? What do you mean, challenge? When goblins in steel lands fight for tribes, they fight over big best hats. Hat like crown, but not ugly and shiny like yours. This is a challenge, another tribe. Maybe he hear of our allying. Think he can get back crown by fighting me? But how he get power back? If in Kingdom now, probably cause a lot of trouble. Then we need to stop him. Nok-Nok nods, then leans down, then with a shaking finger turns the cap over. On the inside you see a mob scrawled in red. He show us the way. We meet him where Lamashtu shrines were. We need to come together, you and me. Rules of challenge. As you glance at the map, you both are surprised as the leather cap suddenly alights, burning brightly, then crumbles to ash on the floor. Did your tribe ever deal with demons? Nok-Nok is silent, staring at the ash. He says nothing. You've never seen him this worried. You decide to give him space, but keep the challenge in the back of your mind. Oh boy, Nok-Nok, what have you gotten me into now? This is Arlene. With a humble gift. A scroll of greater dispel magic. Thank you very much. Dragon with a preacher's warhammer. That sounds something for a harem. Terval, greetings my king. I heard a rumor that Daggermark, my accursed homeland, is trying to sink its claws into your lands. Damn it. I would like to make a contribution to assist you in this war against those spying bastards. Here, take this and put it to good use. We received Windfall. Okay, so visit the goblin clearing with Nok-Nok alone. We can do that, but first we're gonna head out to meet with Bokken. Let's see what's going on with one of my oldest friends in these regions. Bokken looks tired and haggard. His face is grey, his brow furrowed, and his eyes shine with a feverish glow. Who is there? What is it? Oh, it's you. How convenient. I need your help. We have to run some tests. Tests? What tests? I found the formula, all on my own. Okay. These damned books didn't have it. Nothing but hints and half-truths there. But you can't fool old Bokken that easily. What formula? The elixir of eternal youth, a most wondrous brew, restores the strength in one's hands and the swiftness in one's feet. First heard of it when I was still just a lad, a wee lad. Didn't believe in it, but now I've lived a long life and I've seen even stranger things, so I thought, why not give it a try? So I asked you to find these books for me. I've heard that one of the volumes contains a formula. Well, turns out they don't. All they do is make things clear as mud. Still, I was able to find something useful in there. I can't remember how many nights I stayed up working on a solution, but here it is. Bokken proudly shows you a few vials filled with silvery liquid. Can't drink it yet though, must test it first. Can't be too careful with these things, so will you help me? Alright, I'll do it. Wonderful, thanks for that. Let's try it on a dog first. There is a mutt on a leash around the corner. You can test the stuff on it. I won't feel bad for it if something goes wrong. That'll teach it to stop barking at me every time I pass by. Could do it myself, but what if it's off the leash? It won't harm you as it would harm me. I should go now.
That is not far.
Is that around this corner, or maybe it's around this corner?
As it should be.
Let's see what happens. It's a typical street dog on a leash with a dirty yellow coat. Its watery eyes regard you without particular interest. Oh, we're gonna be neutral evil here, huh? Let's pour that potion into the dog's mouth. Poor dog. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh, he became a lot bigger all of a sudden. Yeah. Well, not as big as my Smilodons. So, Bokken, I think you need to work on that formula a little bit. Because there is something wrong with it. Can grab the skin of the dog, sure, why not? Alright, Bokken. Where are you at? Your potion made the dog go mad and attack me. A mad dog? Sounds wrong, very wrong. Must have made a mistake. To the demons with the dog. We need someone more human to experiment on. Know what? My neighbor, a hunter, once told me he saw wererats in a forest not far from here. They'd make better test subjects. After all, they're closer to humans than a dog. We should find them and try again, but take this vial. This potion has a different, improved formula. Well, I guess we're on the animal experimenting tour now.
In due time.
Or in case of a Wererat, a semi-animal. Good thing it's not that far. What's up, Wererats? Hunched grey figures turn to face you as you approach. Yellow fangs show from grinning muzzles and clawed paws reach for weapons. Easy, easy, we can always fight later. Let's talk first. The Wererats freeze in intense anticipation, ready to pounce on you at any moment. Finally, you hear a hoarse, cracked voice. Move one finger and we'll cut your bald hide to scraps. What you need. Who are you calling bald? Who are you calling bald? Look at all the hair. Must this wearer thing must mess with their eyes or something, I don't know. Diplomacy. Let's try some diplomacy here. The rulers of these lands wishes to show that all who inhabit them are like children to him. In his grace, he gifts you with this rare, noble drink. This should be like an evil option too, to be honest. It's not really diplomacy, right? Wet tail, take the bottle off him. Oh, he's gonna drink it immediately? The Wererats exchange glances, clearly surprised. One of them approaches you and takes the potion. However, as soon as his clawed fist clenches the bottle's neck, he rips out the cork and greedily raises it to his mouth. A gulp, another one, and the Wererat falls to the ground, shaking with violent convulsions. That idiot, how predictable. They've killed one of ours. Get him, boys. Yeah, we can still fight later, they said. Well, it's time. The time has come. Let's do some Smilodon on Wererat violence. That's always fun. Guessing they're not gonna last super long. Alright, what else do we got here? Do they have loot? They do have loot. For some reason I cannot loot the leader. Not quite sure what's up with that. Oh, they've got cheese, of course. Of course they got cheese, because they're rats. Okay, so let's see what this... We cannot talk to him. It's a bit odd. Anything else? Who else is making these noises? Like, do they snore when they're dead? Or maybe they make that noise when they're regenerating. That could definitely be a possibility. Let me quickly check with Jatol, who has an acid splash.
Learn how to use it first.
No, okay. It was worth a try. The Wererat died from taking the potion. Is that so? The Wererat simply died at the mud-gone rabbit. You see, my potion wasn't meant to do anything with the mind, only the body. We'll need to go for one final test, it seems. We must try the potion on a human. An elf would be just fine, or a dwarf, or... Bokken takes a small glass vial from his pocket. He exhales sharply, takes a few gulps, and the vial is empty. What? Are you experimenting on yourself, Bokken? seriously. Yeah, so far... Whoa, he got a lot bigger all of a sudden. Yep. The old man's eyes are beginning to clear. Seems he's coming back to his senses. What happened? The potion clouded your mind. You attacked me. Forgiven, old man. I didn't know what I was doing. Never thought that potion could work in such a way, but still, it does seem to make one stronger. Thank you for all your help. Now I know how to iron out the wrinkles, I think. Yeah. Good job, Bokken. Alright, we're gonna end the episode right here. It's a bit of a shorter episode than usual, but I'll be back soon with another one. Thanks a lot for watching. If you're enjoying the content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to follow along, and I'll see you in the next episode.